Welcome to Pattaya Info, your reliable window into what's really happening across Pattaya, Banglamung, and the eastern coast of Thailand. Take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's explore the stories shaping our city this week. Tonight's first headline takes us to a shocking and emotional scene deep inside Soi Korpai. Police and rescue officers were called to a fourth-floor apartment after reports that a man had locked himself inside, screaming, waving a knife, and threatening to end his life. Authorities identified the man only as Mr. V, a 32-year-old who had reportedly argued with his girlfriend earlier that day. Consumed by heartbreak and under the influence of methamphetamine, he tried to hang himself and set fire to his own room. When police arrived, flames were already spreading across curtains, fueled by a gas canister he had tried to ignite. As officers shouted for him to stop, he hurled the canister off the balcony and began climbing dangerously along the building's edge, shouting incoherently. Witnesses say it was pure chaos. At one moment, he tried to jump, then crawled into a nearby motorcycle parts shop, smashing glass and shouting. Police finally rushed in, tackled him to safety, and restrained him. Mr. V sustained several cuts from broken glass and was rushed to a hospital for treatment and drug testing. He later admitted he had swallowed 2 meth pills to ease the pain of his breakup, but lost control completely. Officers have now charged him with possession of a Category 1 narcotic and are continuing their investigation into property damage. Our second story takes a strange turn, quite literally, onto the railway tracks of Pattaya. Just after midnight, rescue teams were stunned to find a white Toyota Innova stuck on the active train line near Nong Pru. The driver, clearly intoxicated, told officials he was just following a motorcycle that had turned off the main road. Without realizing it, he drove straight on to the railway embankment, and his car became trapped across both rails. It happened around 12:30 a.m. when Chonburi Province rescue workers received an urgent call about a car on the tracks. When they arrived, they found the vehicle wobbling dangerously, as if trying to move forward with a train possibly on the way. Good Samaritans joined forces with rescuers to block the car and lift it off the tracks. After a tense few minutes, they finally managed to push it to safety. No one was injured, but a dead cat, apparently run over during the incident, was discovered nearby. The driver could barely stand and repeatedly told rescuers that he just followed the bike. Authorities say he will face charges for drunk driving and endangering public safety. The vehicle was eventually moved to the side, but required a tow truck at sunrise to bring it back to road level. Now, let's move north to Chonburi's Panatnikam district, where frustration and anger are rising among local residents. Nearly 200 villagers gathered over the weekend to protest a plastic recycling factory, accused of operating illegally and releasing toxic odors. The factory, located between Nong Pru and Huatanan subdistricts, had already been ordered to shut down months ago after inspections confirmed it was emitting harmful fumes. Officials revoked its license, but residents say it never truly closed. According to protesters, trucks carrying electronic and plastic waste still arrive both day and night, filling the air with an unbearable stench that makes people sick. Some villagers tried to enter the factory grounds to film evidence, but workers blocked them. Desperate, the residents turned to the media and pleaded with authorities to take real, lasting action. One local told reporters, "We can't sleep. Children are coughing and the smell never stops. They shut this place down once, but it keeps running. We just want to breathe again." Local leaders are now demanding that the Office of Industrial Works and environmental officers conduct a new inspection and enforce the closure order. So far, there has been no official response, but residents warn if nothing changes, they will escalate their protest. And finally, in Banglamung, a bakery owner is asking police for protection after a terrifying late-night rampage by a man known locally as a cow herder. According to Mr. Atit Chamsawat, the 39-year-old owner of a small bakery, the man appeared suddenly outside his shop, shouting obscenities, throwing stones, and even stabbing a knife-like weapon through the metal fence while customers were still inside. The incident happened on Soi Ponprapa Nimit 1 and was captured on CCTV. Mr. Atit says he had no problem with the man before. The chaos started when the herder began yelling from down the Soi. He stepped outside to look, and that's when everything went wrong. "I think we just made eye contact," he said. He started screaming, flashed his genitals, and shouted, "What are you looking at?" Terrified, Atit quickly locked the gate as the man began throwing stones and threatening to kill anyone who parked in front of his house again. He called the suspect's relatives, who admitted the man had a long history of erratic behavior, and told him to dial 191. But according to Atit, no police patrol ever arrived that night. His brother briefly calmed him down, but once he left, the suspect returned, stabbing the fence again and shouting that he would take out anyone who angered him. Atit later gathered all CCTV footage and filed an official police report, hoping authorities will step in before someone gets seriously hurt. Police confirmed they have accepted the complaint and an investigation is underway. And that wraps up today's headlines from across Pattaya and Chonburi. From dangerous acts driven by drugs and alcohol to community protests and late-night chaos, each of these stories reminds us how vital awareness, compassion, and law enforcement truly are in keeping our neighborhoods safe. You've been watching Pattaya Info, your trusted window into the heart of Pattaya and Thailand's eastern coast. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again very soon.